How do you draw a cube with its shade and shadow and render with marker, pen, pencil, and pastel? So first, we'll draw a diamond shape. And draw a line coming straight down, providing the middle one is longer than the other two. And you connect the base. So assuming sun coming from this direction, there will be shade and shadow will be on the ground. To calculate the shadow, assuming this is the pole, shadow will be horizontal and 60 degrees. This pole shadow will be here. There's a pole hidden, shadow will be about here. So you connect these 3 points. That will be the shadow of this cube on the ground. We're now going to associate a number with each surface so we know how to shade the cube. 0 means white. 5 means medium. 10 means black. So now I'm going to give each surface a number to associate with the value. Since the background is white, we're going to give them 1 and 1, and this is 0. Because every surface when you render, you must achieve gradual value change. So 1 to 0. You always got to remember doubling the value. So this will be 2, double of 1, and then gradual change to 1. Since this is a shade of the cube, sun coming from this direction, so 2 double that will be 4, and gradual change to 3. Then the shadow will be twice of the shade, which is 8, and then gradual change to 7. So based on this, we now are able to render this cube based on the number associated with the value here. So what you do is do this one more time and make sure your pencil is sharpened, and draw a line coming down longer than the other two, and connect the base and calculate the shadow accordingly. So you start stroke 45 degree only. So this is 1. A little bit every other one. That will create a little gradual change to white, which is don't touch it. And then you do a 2. Make sure your stroke is got to be edge to this edge, not in between. And then gradually separate a little bit further apart and go to 1. And now you're gonna get the 4. Sometime you can actually use the credit card and it will be much easier. Just make sure every stroke, every 2 to 3, you want to leave a little gap. And you can use this, just dab a little bit. So that gets you a little sharp corners. Yeah. And this will be 8. You can put a card underneath to stop drawing more. And gradually go to 7. And this area is not defined nicely. You can go to the pencil and try to shade a little bit. So this is how you create the pencil cube. Now we can do the same thing in pen and ink by going here, here. When you apply the pen and ink, you must outline a little bit slower, so the outline will eventually be darker than the tone line which you're going to apply next. Remember, this outline should always be darker than the tone line in between outlines. So we're going to do very fast now. This is 1. This will be 2, 2, 1. This will be 4, 2, 3. Touch edge to edge, and this will be 8, 2, 7. That's how you create the cube. The next one we're going to do is marker techniques. So you're going to do here, 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 here. Marker is very simple. We have colorless called blender. Then we have light, medium, and the dark. So we're going to use these markers. So first, you always use a blender. Whenever you want to create white, blender first. Then the light marker on the very top. Now you can see a gradual value change to white. When you do the sunny side, you still use the blender, because we're going to see a little white here. And then you use the lighter color. Blue. Then where it's still wet, you can apply the medium blue. Then light blue one more time to create more better gradual value change. Now this is the shade, so we start with the light blue, no more blenders. Where this is still wet, very quickly you apply the medium blue. That's it. Then you can apply the medium blue first on the shade side, shadow side. Then you can apply the darker blue on the corners. Then after this is almost done, then you can apply the outline. Using straight edge. If I use the marker paper, then it will not be bleeding as much. And then I can still go back when it's still a little wet. I can still increase little values. And the medium blue right here. So that's kind of some idea. The last one is pastel. It's very simple. It's probably the quickest. So you apply the outside first, the outline, lightly with the pencil. Then what you do is use only this corner, not the full edge. You just very quickly apply. Here, here, and start here. Press a little lighter and press very hard. And then the shadow will be right here. Then if it's necessary, you can still outline with pencil just to sharpen the edge. So that's how you use pastel. That's it.